Beloved one, as you pause for a moment in your busy day, let me speak to you, for my words are life, strength, and the guiding light upon your path. I have seen the desires of your heart, the dreams you nurture in quiet moments, and the struggles you face that you dare not share with anyone. You are precious to me, more than you can fathom, and it is in this closeness that I come to you today. Not as a distant creator, but as your companion, your guide, and the one who walks with you every step of the way. Know this truth: you are not alone. You never have been, and you never will be. Though the world may feel vast, filled with uncertainty and challenges, my presence surrounds you like a warm embrace. I am here, not merely watching from afar, but actively participating in your journey, sharing in your joys, easing your sorrows, and guiding your every step. When the road feels long and the burdens heavy, remember that you and I walk together. You may wonder why I choose to journey with you so closely. It is because you are my creation, my masterpiece, and I delight in you. From the moment I formed you in your mother's womb, I knew the entirety of your story. I envisioned the beauty, the victories, the lessons, and even the moments of struggle that would shape you into the person you are today. Nothing about your life is hidden from me, and nothing can separate you from my love. Do not think of yourself as insignificant or unworthy of this divine companionship. I do not walk with you because of anything you have done, but because of who I am, your loving Father, your Redeemer, your faithful friend. I see the depth of your soul, the thoughts that linger in your heart, and the aspirations you hold. Even when you falter or doubt, my hand remains extended toward you, offering comfort, guidance, and unwavering support. Today, as you hear my voice, open your heart fully to me. Allow yourself to feel the assurance of my presence, for it is my great joy to walk with you in this life and beyond. Together, we will face whatever comes your way. Together, we will overcome. Together, we will discover the fullness of the purpose for which I created you. As we walk together, I want you to see your life from my perspective. Too often, you look at yourself through the lens of your mistakes, your limitations, or the opinions of others. But I see you as you truly are, beautifully and wonderfully made, crafted in my image, and endowed with gifts that are uniquely yours. You are not defined by your past or by the challenges you face today. You are defined by the love I have for you, a love that has no end and no condition. When you stumble and fall, my hand is always there to lift you up. Remember, the journey of life is not about perfection, but progress. Even in your struggles, I am teaching you, shaping you, and drawing you closer to me. Every step you take, whether firm or faltering, is part of the path I have laid before you. Trust in this truth. Nothing in your life is wasted. Every moment has a purpose, and every experience is a thread in the tapestry of your story. Do not be afraid of the unknown, for I go before you to prepare the way. Just as I led my people through the wilderness, providing manna for their hunger and water for their thirst, so too will I meet your every need. When you face uncertainty, remember my promise. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Hold on to that truth as an anchor for your soul, for it is in the moments of uncertainty that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. Let us speak of the burdens you carry. I see the weight upon your shoulders, the worries about your future, the pain of past wounds, the responsibilities that seem too much to bear. My child, you were never meant to carry these burdens alone. I invite you to lay them at my feet. As we walk together, give me your fears, your doubts, and your weariness. In exchange, I will give you my peace, a peace that surpasses all understanding. Take comfort in knowing that I understand your struggles more deeply than you can imagine. I know what it means to feel rejected, to endure pain, and to face trials. When I walked this earth, I experienced all the joys and sorrows of human life. I did this so that I could be your perfect companion, one who empathizes with your every experience. There is no pain you endure that I do not understand, and there is no sorrow you face that I do not share. Look around you. Even in the midst of challenges, there are signs of my presence everywhere. The sunrise that paints the sky in hues of gold and crimson, the gentle whisper of the wind through the trees, the laughter of a child. These are reminders that I am with you. I have placed beauty in your life to remind you of my love and to give you hope. Open your eyes to these gifts, for they are tokens of my care for you. You may wonder why the path of life sometimes seems so difficult. My child, it is not because I delight in your suffering, for my heart grieves when you are in pain, but I use even the hardest moments to draw you closer to me and to strengthen your faith. Just as gold is refined by fire, so too are you being refined through the trials you face. Trust that I am with you in the fire, and that when it passes, you will emerge stronger, more radiant, and more prepared for the purpose I have set before you. Do you feel small in the face of the challenges ahead? Remember that my power is made perfect in your weakness. You do not need to rely on your own strength to overcome, for I am your strength. When you feel as though you cannot take another step, lean on me. I will carry you through the valleys and set your feet upon the mountains. Let us also speak of the dreams I have placed in your heart. Those desires that stir within you, the ones that fill you with excitement and hope, are not there by accident. They are seeds I have planted, waiting to bloom in their appointed time. Do not be discouraged if the fulfillment of those dreams seems far away. Every season has its purpose, and I am working all things together for your good. Trust in my timing, for it is perfect. As we continue to walk together, remember that I am not a God of distance or disinterest. I am a God of intimacy, longing to know you deeply and to be known by you. Spend time with me in prayer, in quiet reflection, and in my word. It is in these moments that you will hear my voice most clearly and feel my presence most strongly. I am not hidden from you. I am as close as your next breath. And when the world feels overwhelming, remember this: I have overcome the world. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not hardship, not failure, not even the darkest nights of your soul. I am the light that shines in the darkness, and the darkness cannot overcome it. Hold on to this truth, for it is your hope and your strength. There is something extraordinary that happens when you walk with me. You begin to see the world not only as it is, but as it could be. Your eyes are open to my purposes, my plans, and the possibilities I have woven into the fabric of creation. As we walk, I teach you to look beyond what is visible and to perceive the unseen, the workings of my spirit, the answers to prayers that are still unfolding, and the blessings that await you just over the horizon. Have you noticed how your heart softens when you spend time with me? Worry gives way to peace, fear yields to faith, and confusion is replaced by clarity. This is not a coincidence, for my presence brings transformation. The more time you spend with me, the more you will reflect my image. My love will overflow from you, touching the lives of those around you. This is one of the greatest joys of walking together. You not only grow closer to me, but you also become a vessel of my love to the world. Do not underestimate the impact you have. You may think your actions are small, your words insignificant, or your life unremarkable, but I see differently. Every act of kindness, every word of encouragement, and every moment of faithfulness ripples outward in ways you cannot see. When you walk with me, your life becomes a beacon of hope, a reflection of my light in a world that so desperately needs it. Consider the path you are on right now. Are there obstacles that seem insurmountable? Mountains that seem too high to climb? Valleys that feel too deep to cross? My child, know that no path is too difficult when we walk together. I am the God who makes a way where there is no way. I part seas, move mountains, and bring streams into the desert. Whatever you face, I am greater still. Perhaps you feel as though you have wandered off the path, that you have taken steps in the wrong direction. If this is so, hear my voice calling you back. There is no mistake too great, no wrong turn so far that I cannot guide you back to where you are meant to be. My mercy is new every morning, and my grace is sufficient for you. Trust in me and I will lead you. Let us speak of forgiveness. This is one of the most beautiful gifts I offer you, yet it is also one of the most difficult for you to fully receive. You may carry guilt from your past, feeling unworthy of my love. But my child, hear me. There is nothing you have done that I cannot forgive. When you come to me with a repentant heart, I do not hold your sins against you. I cast them as far as the east is from the west, and remember them no more. Walk in this freedom, for it is my gift to you. As we journey together, I also call you to extend this forgiveness to others. Just as I have forgiven you, so too must you forgive those who have wronged you. This is not always easy, I know, But forgiveness is not about excusing wrongs or condoning hurtful actions. It is about freeing your heart from the chains of bitterness and resentment. When you forgive, you are not only obeying my command, you are also opening your heart to greater peace, joy, and healing. In this walk we share, I also want you to know the joy of surrender. This is not a surrender of defeat, but of trust, a letting go of your need to control, and an embracing of my plans for you. Surrender is the doorway to freedom, for when you release your burdens into my hands, you find that I carry them with ease. Trust that I know what is best for you, even when my ways are not what you expect. Do you remember the times in your life when you felt most alive, most at peace, most filled with joy? Those moments were a glimpse of what it means to walk in harmony with me. My plan for you is not one of constant struggle or striving, but of abundance of love, of grace, of purpose. This does not mean life will be without challenges, but it does mean that even in the midst of trials, you can have a peace that cannot be shaken. As we continue this journey, I want to remind you of who you are. You are my child, my beloved, my heir. You are chosen, called, and set apart for a purpose that only you can fulfill. The gifts and talents I have given you are not random. They are intentional, designed for the specific role I have for you in my kingdom. Do not compare yourself to others, for your path is uniquely yours. Walk it with confidence, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. Now, as we take the next step together, let your heart be filled with hope. The best is yet to come, and I am with you always. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and together we will walk into the fullness of all I have prepared for you. Let us continue, for our journey is just beginning. There is a rhythm to our walk, a divine cadence that sets the pace for your life. It is not hurried, for my timing is perfect. It is not stagnant, for my spirit is always moving, always guiding, always leading you forward. When you align yourself with this rhythm, you will find rest for your soul. You will no longer feel the pressure to keep up with the world's demands or the fear of falling behind. Instead, you will move with grace, purpose, and assurance, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. Do not let the noise of the world drown out my voice. There are so many distractions, so many competing calls for your attention, but none are as important as the still, small voice that speaks to your heart. It is in the quiet moments, when you turn your thoughts toward me, that you will hear my guidance most clearly. Make space for these moments, for they are vital to our journey together. I want you to consider the foundation upon which you are building your life. A strong foundation is essential for the path ahead. If you build on the shifting sands of human approval, material success, or fleeting pleasures, the storms of life will leave you shaken. But if you build on the solid rock of my truth, my promises, and my love, you will stand firm no matter what comes your way. How do you build this foundation? Through faith, trust, and obedience. Faith is believing in what you cannot see, trusting that I am at work even when the evidence is not yet visible. Trust is placing your confidence in my character, knowing that I am faithful and true. Obedience is the outward expression of your faith, the act of aligning your life with my will. These are the building blocks of a life that cannot be shaken. As we walk together, let us not forget the power of gratitude. Gratitude is a key that unlocks joy, a lens that allows you to see the beauty in every moment. Even in the midst of challenges, there is always something to be thankful for. When you cultivate a heart of gratitude, you open yourself to my blessings in ways you cannot imagine. You begin to see my hand at work in the details of your life, and you become more attuned to my presence. Do you ever feel weary, as though the journey is too long and the destination too far away? Remember this: my strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you are tired, I am your rest. When you are weak, I am your strength. When you feel you cannot go on, I am the one who carries you. Do not rely on your own efforts, for they will never be enough. Instead, lean into my power, my grace, and my provision. I know the road is not always easy. There are moments when the path is steep and the way forward unclear. There are times when the darkness seems overwhelming and hope feels like a distant memory. But even in these moments, I am with you. My light shines in the darkness, guiding your steps and illuminating the way. Trust in me, for I will never leave you nor forsake you. Let us speak of hope, for it is the anchor of your soul. Hope is not wishful thinking or blind optimism. It is a confident expectation in my promises. It is the assurance that no matter what happens, I am in control and my plans for you are good. Hope gives you the strength to keep moving forward, even when the way is hard. It lifts your eyes from your circumstances and fixes them on me, the author and finisher of your faith. As we walk together, I want you to know that you are part of something much greater than yourself. You are part of my kingdom, my plan, my story. Your life is not random or insignificant. It is woven into the fabric of eternity. Every step you take, every choice you make, every act of faithfulness contributes to the unfolding of my purposes. You may not see the full picture now, but one day you will look back and see how every moment fit perfectly into my design. Take courage, for the journey ahead is filled with promise. There will be challenges, yes, but also victories. There will be trials, but also triumphs. There will be moments of doubt, but also moments of deep, unshakable faith. Through it all, I will be with you, guiding you, strengthening you, and loving you with an everlasting love. As we continue on this path, remember that your journey is not only about reaching a destination, but about who you are becoming along the way. Every step shapes you, refines you, and prepares you for the plans I have for you. The trials you face are not meant to break you, but to strengthen your faith, deepen your character, and draw you closer to me. In these moments, lean into my promises, for they are your anchor and your hope. Do you feel the weight of expectations pressing down on you? The world demands so much: success, perfection, and constant progress. But I do not measure you by these standards. My love for you is not based on your achievements or failures. It is unconditional, unchanging, and eternal. Rest in this truth: you are enough because you are mine. You do not need to strive for my approval, for you already have it. You are deeply loved, just as you are. Let us speak of trust, for it is the foundation of our walk together. Trusting me does not mean you will always understand my ways. My thoughts are higher than your thoughts, and my ways are higher than your ways. But even when you cannot see the full picture, you can trust that I am working all things together for your good. Surrender your need for control and allow me to guide you. When you trust in me, you will find peace that transcends your circumstances. I want you to reflect on the blessings in your life. Sometimes the challenges you face can overshadow the gifts I have given you. But if you look closely, you will see my fingerprints in every part of your life, in the relationships that bring you joy, in the opportunities that come your way, and in the moments of beauty that brighten your days. Gratitude is a powerful tool that shifts your perspective and fills your heart with joy. Practice it daily, and you will find that your burdens become lighter and your heart more open to my love. As we walk, let me remind you of the power of my word. It is a lamp to your feet and a light to your path, a source of wisdom, comfort, and strength. When you meditate on my word, you align your heart with my will and gain clarity for the decisions you face. Do not neglect this gift I have given you, for it is your guide and your shield. Let it dwell richly in you, shaping your thoughts and actions, and drawing you closer to me. Do not fear the future, for I am already there. I hold your tomorrows in my hands, and my plans for you are good. When worry creeps into your mind, remember my promise, for I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Trust in this truth, for it is a foundation upon which you can stand. There will be times when you face opposition, when the world seems to push back against your efforts to follow me. Do not be discouraged, for I have overcome the world. Stand firm in your faith, knowing that I am your defender and your shield. You are never alone in the battles you face, for I am with you, fighting on your behalf and giving you the strength to persevere. Remember too that you are part of a greater family, my church, my body, my people. You are not meant to walk this journey alone. I have placed others in your life to encourage you, support you, and walk alongside you. Treasure these relationships, for they are a gift from me. When you gather with others in my name, you strengthen one another and build each other up. Together, you reflect my love to the world. let us also speak of purpose. You were created for a reason, and your life has meaning beyond what you can imagine. The talents, passions, and experiences I have given you are not random. They are tools for the work I have called you to do. Do not underestimate the impact you can have. When you walk in my purpose, you become a light in the darkness, a beacon of hope for those around you. Seek my will, and I will reveal the path I have prepared for you. As we continue, I want you to remember this. My love for you is constant. It does not waver based on your circumstances or your choices. It is a love that pursues you, redeems you, and sustains you. No matter where you go or what you face, you are never beyond my reach. My love is the thread that weaves through every part of your life, holding you together and drawing you closer to me. Now take the next step with confidence, for you do not walk alone. I am with you, guiding you, strengthening you, and loving you every step of the way. Together we will continue this journey, and it will lead to places of beauty, purpose, and peace that surpass your greatest dreams. Let us press on, for the best is yet to come. As the journey unfolds, I want you to understand the profound truth of my abiding presence. I do not walk beside you as a companion who comes and goes with the seasons. I walk within you, dwelling in your heart and in the depths of your soul. My spirit is your constant guide, your source of wisdom, and the assurance that you are never alone. No matter where life takes you, through valleys of sorrow or peaks of triumph, I am with you. My presence is your strength, your comfort, and your peace. Let us consider the power of faith. Faith is not merely believing that I exist. It is trusting me with every aspect of your life. It is the assurance that what I have promised will come to pass, even when the evidence is not yet visible. Faith is what allows you to take bold steps forward, knowing that I am directing your path. It is what gives you courage in the face of fear and hope in the face of uncertainty. Do not underestimate the power of even the smallest seed of faith, for it has the potential to move mountains. You may wonder how to strengthen your faith. The answer is simple: abide in me. Spend time in my presence, listen to my voice, and meditate on my word. Faith grows when you draw near to me, for I am the source of all faith. It is not something you must strive to create on your own. It is a gift I freely give to those who seek me. Open your heart to this gift, and you will find that your faith becomes a wellspring of strength, guiding you through every challenge. As we walk, I want you to see the beauty in the journey itself. Too often you focus solely on the destination, striving to reach the next milestone, achieve the next goal, or overcome the next obstacle. But life is not merely a series of destinations. It is a tapestry of moments, each one woven with purpose and grace. Do not rush through these moments, for they are where you will find me. I am in the quiet sunrise, the laughter of loved ones, the stillness of your heart as you rest in my presence. These moments are sacred, and they are my gift to you. Let us talk about patience. Patience is not passive. It is an active trust in my timing. There will be times when the answers you seek seem delayed, when the dreams I have placed in your heart feel out of reach. Do not lose hope, for my timing is perfect. I see the beginning and the end, and I know the exact moment when my plans will unfold. In the waiting, I am working. Trust me, for I am never late, and I will never fail to fulfill my promises. Do you know how deeply I delight in you? Every step you take, every prayer you offer, every moment you spend seeking me brings joy to my heart. You are not a burden to me. You are my beloved child, and I rejoice in your presence. Even when you stumble, I do not turn away from you. I am there to lift you up, to encourage you, and to remind you of who you are in me. My love for you is unwavering, and it is the foundation upon which you can build your life. As we continue this journey, let us also speak of the power of community. I did not design you to walk alone. I have placed people in your life to walk alongside you, family, friends, mentors, and even strangers who cross your path. These relationships are a reflection of my love and a source of strength and encouragement. Cherish them, nurture them, and allow yourself to be both a giver and a receiver of love. When you gather with others in my name, my presence is there in your midst, strengthening the bonds that unite you. Do not be afraid to share your heart with those around you. Vulnerability is not weakness. It is a bridge that connects you to others and allows my love to flow through you. When you open your heart, you create space for others to see me at work in your life. Your testimony, the story of my faithfulness in your journey, has the power to inspire and uplift those who hear it. Do not hide what I have done for you, for your story is a testament to my grace and goodness. As we walk, you will face moments of decision, crossroads where the way forward is not immediately clear. In these moments, seek my guidance. I promise to direct your steps when you acknowledge me in all your ways. Trust that I will not let you stray, for I am the good shepherd who leads his sheep to green pastures and still waters. Listen for my voice, and you will hear it, guiding you in the way you should go. Take courage, for I have overcome the world. There is no challenge too great, no obstacle too formidable, and no enemy too powerful for me. When you walk with me, you walk in victory. Even when the battle seems fierce, remember that the war has already been won. My death and resurrection secured your place in my kingdom and your freedom from the power of sin and death. Walk in this victory, for it is your inheritance as my child. Do you feel the stirring of hope within you as we continue this journey? That hope is a sign of my Spirit at work in you, renewing your strength and lifting your heart. Hope is not fragile, it is resilient. It is a light that shines in the darkest of nights, a reminder that no matter how heavy the burdens may seem, there is always a way forward. I am that way. When the road feels overwhelming, remember that I walk beside you, steadying your steps and guiding you into my perfect plans. Let us talk about courage. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is choosing to move forward despite it, trusting that I am with you. You were not created to shrink back in the face of difficulty, but to stand firm, knowing that I am your strength and shield. Be strong and courageous, for I, the Lord your God, am with you wherever you go. Take heart, for you are not walking in your own power, you are walking in mine. My Spirit within you equips you for every challenge and empowers you to overcome. When doubts arise, do not let them take root in your heart. Bring them to me, for I am not offended by your questions or fears. I welcome your honesty, and I meet you in your uncertainty with the assurance of my truth. Do not allow the lies of the enemy to cloud your mind or steal your peace. My word is your sword and your shield, the truth that dispels every falsehood. When you feel unsure, return to my promises, for they are unchanging and eternal. There will be times when the pace of our walk seems slow, when you long to rush ahead to the next chapter of your life. Be patient, my child. Every step has its purpose, and every moment is part of the process I am using to prepare you for what lies ahead. Trust that I know the perfect timing for every blessing, every breakthrough, and every answered prayer. Rest in my timing, for it is always right. Let us also consider the value of rest. I designed you not to live in constant busyness, but to find balance, to work from a place of rest in me. When you take time to be still in my presence, you allow your soul to be refreshed and your spirit to be renewed. Do not neglect this rest, for it is essential to your journey. When you feel weary, come to me, and I will give you rest for your soul. My rest is not just physical, but spiritual, a deep, abiding peace that flows from knowing I am in control. As we continue, reflect on the ways I am calling you to grow. Growth often requires stepping out of your comfort zone, letting go of the familiar and trusting me with the unknown. It may involve facing challenges that stretch your faith or stepping into opportunities that seem beyond your abilities. Do not fear this growth, for I am with you, equipping you and empowering you to fulfill the purpose I have for your life. Embrace the process, knowing that every step forward brings you closer to the person I created you to be. Do you realize how deeply I cherish you? You are my treasure, the one I have redeemed and called by name. You are not just one of many. You are unique, loved, and known completely by me. I delight in you, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. You are mine, and nothing can change that. Hold on to this truth, for it is the foundation of your identity and the source of your worth. As we walk, let us not forget the importance of joy. Joy is not dependent on your circumstances. It is a gift from me that flows from my presence. Even in the midst of trials, you can experience joy, for it is rooted in the assurance of my love and the hope of my promises. When you choose joy, you bring light to the world around you and reflect my glory in ways that touch the hearts of others. Take time to celebrate the victories along the way, both big and small. Each step forward is a testament to my faithfulness and a reason to give thanks. When you celebrate, you acknowledge my hand at work in your life and strengthen your faith for the journey ahead. Do not wait for the destination to rejoice. Find joy in the journey itself, for I am with you every step of the way. As we continue together, remember that I am the vine and you are the branch. Apart from me, you can do nothing, but when you remain in me, you will bear much fruit. Stay connected to me through prayer, through my word, and through worship. Let my spirit flow through you, nourishing your soul and empowering you to live a life that brings glory to my name. You are not alone, my child. You are surrounded by my love, my grace, and my power. I am your refuge in times of trouble, your guide in times of uncertainty, and your joy in times of celebration. Together we will face whatever lies ahead, and together we will overcome. The road may be long, but you are never alone. I am with you, and I will never leave your side. You are on a journey that is far greater than you can imagine. Each step you take brings you closer to the plans I've designed uniquely for you. Trust that your life holds immense value, not because of what the world says, but because I say so. I created you with intention and purpose, weaving together your gifts, your experiences, and your desires to fulfill something beautiful and eternal. When the road becomes difficult, remember that I am your strength. I'm not merely a bystander, but the one who lifts you when you fall, who carries you when you are weary, and who fights for you when you cannot fight for yourself. You do not walk through trials in isolation. I am right there, working in ways you cannot yet see to bring about good. The challenges you face are not without meaning. They serve as tools in my hands to shape you into someone more resilient, compassionate, and aligned with my will. Growth often comes through adversity, and though the refining process can be uncomfortable, it is preparing you for greater things. Trust that nothing you endure is wasted, and even in the struggle, I am accomplishing my purposes. Let your heart be filled with the peace that I give, a peace that is not dependent on circumstances, but rooted in the certainty of my presence. This peace allows you to face uncertainty with confidence, knowing that I am in control. When the storms of life rage, anchor yourself in my promises, for they are unchanging and steadfast. I want you to embrace the uniqueness of your journey. Resist the temptation to compare yourself to others, for their path is not your own. The road I have laid out for you is perfectly suited to who you are and what I have called you to do. Every person is a masterpiece, created in my image with a role to play in my kingdom. Celebrate the gifts I have placed in you and use them to bring light to the world. Relationships are a vital part of the life I have called you to live. The people I place in your life are not there by accident. Some are meant to walk with you for a season, others for a lifetime, but each one serves a purpose. Be present with them. Show love, grace, and forgiveness, as I have shown them to you. Through these connections, you will experience the beauty of community and the joy of reflecting my love to others. Forgiveness remains one of the most powerful acts you can extend. It frees your heart from the chains of anger and bitterness, opening the door to healing and reconciliation. Just as I have forgiven you fully and completely, I ask you to do the same for others. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, but of strength, a testimony to the transformative power of my love at work in you. Let go of the weight you were never meant to carry. Surrender your fears, your regrets, and your anxieties to me. I am strong enough to bear them, and in exchange, I will give you rest. Do not be afraid to release what you hold tightly in your hands, for what I have to give you is far greater than anything you could cling to on your own. The dreams I have placed in your heart are there for a reason. They may seem distant or impossible, but remember that nothing is impossible for me. Trust in my timing, for it is perfect. I am orchestrating every detail of your life, aligning circumstances and opening doors to bring those dreams to fruition. Hold on to hope, for I am faithful to complete the work I have begun in you. You are never forgotten or overlooked. Even in moments when you feel unseen, I am watching over you with a love that never fades. I see every tear, hear every prayer, and understand every unspoken longing. I am closer to you than your own breath, and my heart beats with an unwavering devotion to you. When doubts arise, let my words be your guide. My truth is a foundation that cannot be shaken, a light that dispels the darkness of confusion and fear. Return to my promises often, for they are a source of strength and reassurance. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever, and you can trust me with your whole heart. This path you are walking is filled with opportunities to grow in faith, love, and purpose. Embrace each moment, knowing that I am with you, leading you toward a future filled with hope and promise. You are not alone, and you never will be. Together we will continue forward toward the beautiful destiny I have prepared for you. The journey you are on is sacred, even in the smallest details. Every breath you take, every step forward, and every moment of stillness is significant to me. Do not underestimate the power of the ordinary, for it is often in these moments that I am working in the most profound ways. The small acts of kindness, the quiet prayers whispered in faith, and the unseen sacrifices you make all carry eternal weight. I see them and I treasure them. There will be times when the road ahead feels uncertain, when your mind is clouded with questions, and your heart longs for clarity. Do not be disheartened. My plans are not always revealed all at once. Sometimes they unfold gradually, like the dawning of a new day. Trust that even when you cannot see the full picture, I am leading you with purpose and care. I never leave my work unfinished, and I will never abandon the path I have set before you. You are surrounded by my grace, which is sufficient for every moment of your life. Grace is not something you need to earn or strive for. It is my gift to you, freely given. It strengthens you when you are weak, comforts you when you are weary, and sustains you through every challenge. Lean into this grace, for it is the source of your strength and the evidence of my love. When you face challenges that feel overwhelming, remember that I am your refuge and fortress. You can always run to me, no matter the circumstance. I am your safe place, your shelter in the storm, and your unshakable foundation. The troubles of this world may press against you, but they will never overtake you, for I am with you, holding you secure in my hands. In moments of difficulty, do not forget the power of prayer. Prayer is not just a ritual or a duty. It is a lifeline, a connection between your heart and mine. When you pray, you invite me into your circumstances, allowing my power to work in and through you. Speak to me as you would to a close friend, for I long to hear your voice and to answer you with my love and wisdom. Your faith, though it may sometimes feel small, has the power to move mountains. Even a mustard seed of faith, when placed in me, can accomplish things far beyond your imagination. Do not underestimate the strength of your trust in me. It is not the size of your faith that matters, but the greatness of the one in whom you place it. Let your faith grow as you see my faithfulness at work in your life. As you journey forward, keep your heart open to the opportunities I place before you. Some may seem small or insignificant at first glance, but they are often the seeds of something greater. A word of encouragement, a simple act of kindness, or a moment of generosity can have a ripple effect that extends far beyond what you can see. Be faithful in the little things, and I will entrust you with greater things. There is a unique calling on your life, one that no one else can fulfill. You are uniquely equipped and positioned to make a difference in ways that only you can. Do not let fear or doubt hold you back from stepping into that calling. I will provide everything you need: wisdom, strength, resources, and courage. Trust me, and take the steps I place before you, even if they feel uncertain at first. The love I have for you is not just a feeling, it is an unchanging reality. My love is the foundation of your existence and the truth that underpins every moment of your life. It is a love that seeks you out, that pursues you, even when you feel far away. It is a love that sacrificed everything so that you could walk in freedom and joy. Hold on to this love, for it is the anchor of your soul. When you face struggles, let them remind you of my strength. My power is made perfect in your weakness, and my grace is sufficient for every challenge. You do not need to rely on your own abilities, for I am the one who equips and sustains you. When you feel you cannot go on, remember that I am carrying you, lifting you, and guiding you forward. Let your life be a reflection of my goodness. The way you live, the choices you make, and the love you show to others can point them toward me. You have the power to be a light in the darkness, a beacon of hope for those who are lost or hurting. Do not underestimate the impact of your faithfulness, for it is a testimony to my love and a source of encouragement to those around you. I have so much in store for you, more than you can ask, think, or imagine. Trust in my plans, for they are good and filled with purpose. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and you will see my hand at work in every aspect of your life. The road ahead may have twists and turns, but you can walk it with confidence, knowing that I am with you. Let us continue together, step by step, into the future I have prepared for you. There is a profound beauty in the unfolding of your story. Every chapter, every line, and every detail is being written by my hand. Even in the moments that feel uncertain, painful, or incomplete, trust that I am working all things together for your good. What you see now as fragmented and unresolved will one day reveal itself as part of a masterpiece. I am the author and finisher of your faith, and my work in you is not finished yet. You may find yourself wondering why certain prayers seem to go unanswered, or why doors remain closed when you long for them to open. Remember, my timing is perfect. What you perceive as delay is often preparation. I see the bigger picture, and I withhold nothing good from you. Trust that my not yet is not a no. It is an invitation to trust me deeper, to grow stronger, and to wait with expectation for the fullness of my blessings. The path I have set for you is not always easy, but it is always purposeful. Do not despise the struggles, for they are refining you, shaping you into the person I created you to be. The trials you face are not meant to harm you, but to strengthen you. They are opportunities for your faith to grow and for my glory to be revealed in your life. Every obstacle you overcome is a testimony of my power and my faithfulness. In the quiet moments when you pause and listen, you will hear my voice speaking to your heart. It may not always come as a loud declaration, but as a gentle whisper, guiding you, comforting you, and assuring you of my presence. Make space for these moments of stillness, for it is there that you will find clarity, peace, and the assurance of my love. You are never out of my sight. I see you in your joy and in your sorrow, in your moments of triumph and in your times of struggle. I know every thought, every desire, and every need. Even when you feel forgotten or overlooked by the world, I am with you, fully present and deeply invested in your life. You are my treasured creation, and my care for you is constant. Your faithfulness matters. Even when it feels as though your efforts go unnoticed or unappreciated, know that I see every act of obedience, every moment of surrender, and every step of faith. They are not in vain. Your faithfulness honors me, and it paves the way for blessings and breakthroughs that you cannot yet see. Trust that your steadfastness is planting seeds that will bear fruit in due time. Let us speak of love, the love I have for you and the love I call you to share with others. My love is unconditional, unchanging, and eternal. It is the foundation upon which your life is built. As you receive this love, allow it to overflow to those around you. Love is the greatest commandment, the highest calling, and the most powerful testimony of my presence in your life. When you love others as I have loved you, you reflect my heart and bring light into the darkness. Forgiveness is a vital part of this love. When you forgive, you release not only the person who wronged you, but also yourself from the burden of anger and bitterness. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness. It is a declaration of freedom. It is a choice to trust me with justice and to let go of the pain that weighs you down. Just as I have forgiven you completely, I ask you to extend that same grace to others. The dreams and desires in your heart are not forgotten. I place them there, and I am faithful to fulfill them in my perfect time. Do not give up on the vision I have given you, even if the journey feels long or the obstacles seem insurmountable. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and I will guide you step by step. What I have begun in you, I will bring to completion. The relationships in your life are also part of my plan. They are not random, they are intentional. Some people will walk with you for a lifetime, while others are there for a season. Each one serves a purpose in your journey. Be open to learning, growing, and sharing my love with those I place in your path. Honor these connections, and let them be a source of encouragement and strength. Do not be afraid to step out in faith. The unknown can be intimidating, but it is also where my miracles often unfold. When you trust me enough to take a step forward, even when the way is unclear, you open the door for my power to work in your life. I am your light in the darkness, your compass in uncertainty, and your steady hand guiding you forward. Rest in the assurance that you are deeply loved and fully known. There is nothing you can do to earn my love, and nothing you can do to lose it. It is a gift, freely given, and it is the foundation of your identity. When you live from this place of love, you are free to be all that I created you to be. The road ahead is filled with promise. There are blessings waiting for you, breakthroughs on the horizon, and moments of joy and wonder that will leave you in awe. Trust in me and continue to walk in faith. Together, we will face every challenge, overcome every obstacle, and celebrate every victory. You are not alone, and you never will be. My hand is upon you, and my plans for you are good. Let us move forward into the fullness of what I have prepared. Your life is a reflection of my love, a testament to the beauty I have placed within you. Every breath you take is a gift, every moment an opportunity to live in the fullness of who you were created to be. I want you to see yourself as I see you, precious, capable, and deeply cherished. The world may try to define you by your failures, your past, or your limitations, but my definition of you is eternal. You are mine. The road may bring trials that test your strength and moments that challenge your resolve, but you are not alone. I am your protector, your healer, and your provider. When you feel weak, I am your strength. When you feel broken, I am your restoration. When you feel lost, I am the one who leads you back to the path of life. My presence surrounds you, covering you with peace that the world cannot give nor take away. I want to remind you that the promises I have spoken over your life are unshakable. No circumstance, no power, and no opposition can nullify what I have decreed. What I have set in motion will come to pass. Hold on to my promises, for they are your foundation. Even when it feels as though the fulfillment is far off, trust that my timing is perfect, and my word will not return void. Your faith is a light that shines brightly, even in the darkest places. Do not underestimate the impact of your faithfulness. Every step of trust, every act of kindness, and every moment of perseverance is a reflection of my glory. You may not always see the results, but your faith is planting seeds that will bear fruit in due season. Keep walking forward with confidence, knowing that I am working through you to accomplish things far greater than you can imagine. When fear tries to creep into your heart, remind yourself of this truth. I am greater than anything you will ever face. Fear has no power over you when you stand in my love, for perfect love casts out all fear. I am your stronghold, your refuge, and your ever-present help. Whatever challenges lie ahead, you can face them with courage, knowing that I am with you and for you. Your prayers are powerful. Each one is heard, cherished, and answered in ways that align with my perfect will. Do not grow weary in prayer, even when the answers seem delayed. Your persistence in prayer is a reflection of your trust in me and your willingness to bring every need and desire to my feet. I delight in your prayers, and I am always at work, orchestrating answers in ways you may not yet see. There is beauty in surrender, in letting go of the things you cannot control and placing them in my hands. Surrender is not about giving up, it is about giving over. When you release your worries, your plans, and your burdens to me, you make room for my power to work in your life. Trust me, for I am faithful, and I will never let you down. I am calling you to a life of purpose, a life that reflects my heart to the world. You are not here by accident. You have a role to play in my kingdom. The gifts and passions I have placed within you are tools for my glory. Use them boldly, knowing that I am with you, equipping you, and opening doors that no one can shut. Do not allow the setbacks of life to discourage you. Every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth, every failure a chance to learn, and every closed door a redirection towards something better. I am not finished with you, and the best is yet to come. Keep pressing forward, for I am leading you into a future filled with hope and promise. The love I have for you is not passive or distant. It is active and intimate. I am involved in every detail of your life, from the smallest joys to the greatest struggles. I celebrate your victories, grieve your sorrows, and rejoice in your growth. My love is not conditional on your performance or achievements. It is steadfast and eternal. When you face uncertainty, remember that I am your guide. I will direct your steps and light your path. You do not need to have all the answers, for I am the one who holds the future. Trust in me, and I will lead you into the fullness of my plans for you. Your life is a testimony to my goodness and faithfulness. The way you live, the way you love, and the way you trust in me are a reflection of my glory. Let your life be a beacon of hope for others, a reminder that I am the God who restores, redeems, and renews. There is so much more ahead for you, more than you can imagine or comprehend. I have prepared blessings, opportunities, and moments of joy that will leave you in awe. Trust in me, for I am with you every step of the way. Together we will walk into the beauty, purpose, and abundance I have planned for you. You are never alone, and my love for you will never fail. You are walking a path that is sacred and unique, one that has been ordained since the beginning of time. I have set this journey before you, not as a test of endurance, but as an invitation to discover who I am and who you are in me. Each step you take is part of a greater purpose, a purpose that is unfolding even now, though you may not fully see it. Trust that I am guiding you, for I am the author of your story, and my plans for you are always good. There will be moments when doubt tries to creep into your heart, whispering lies that you are not enough or that you are unworthy of the blessings I have in store for you. Silence those lies with the truth of my word. You are not defined by your failures or your fears. You are defined by my love for you, a love that is unconditional and eternal. Hold on to this truth, for it is the foundation of your identity. You were created with intention, designed by my hand with gifts, talents, and passions that are uniquely yours. These are not accidental or random, they are purposeful, given to you so that you might glorify me and bless those around you. Do not hide these gifts or underestimate their value. When you use them for my glory, they become a light in the darkness, a reflection of my presence in the world. The challenges you face are not without meaning. They are opportunities for you to grow in faith, to strengthen your character, and to draw closer to me. Just as gold is refined by fire, so too are you being refined through the trials of life. Though the process may be uncomfortable, trust that it is for your good. I am with you in the fire, and when it is over, you will emerge stronger, purer, and more radiant than before. In moments of weakness, remember that my strength is made perfect in you. You do not need to rely on your own power to overcome the obstacles in your path. Lean on me, for I am your refuge and your ever-present help in times of trouble. When you feel weary, come to me, and I will give you rest. When you feel burdened, cast your cares upon me, for I care for you deeply. Do not allow fear to hold you back from the plans I have for you. Fear is a shadow, a deception that tries to keep you from stepping into the fullness of your purpose. But my perfect love casts out all fear. When you walk in my love, you walk in freedom and courage, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. The relationships I have placed in your life are not by accident. Each person you encounter is there for a reason, whether to teach you, to encourage you, or to walk alongside you in love and unity. Cherish these connections, and let my love flow through you to bless others. Forgive as I have forgiven you, and extend grace even when it is difficult. In doing so, you reflect my heart and bring healing to a broken world. Take time to celebrate the blessings in your life. Too often, the demands of the day can overshadow the gifts I have given you. Pause and give thanks for the beauty that surrounds you, the laughter of loved ones, the kindness of a stranger, the sunrise that greets you each morning. Gratitude is a powerful act of faith, a declaration that you trust in my goodness, even in the midst of uncertainty. I know the desires of your heart, the dreams you hold close, and the prayers you whisper in quiet moments. None of these are hidden from me. Trust that I am at work, aligning circumstances and preparing the way for the fulfillment of those dreams. Though it may not happen in the timing or manner you expect, my plans for you are perfect, and they will come to pass. Let your heart be filled with hope, for hope is the anchor of your soul. it is the confident expectation that I am faithful to my promises, that I am working all things together for your good. When you feel overwhelmed, hold on to this hope, for it will carry you through even the darkest valleys. Your journey is not just about you, it is part of a larger story that I am weaving throughout creation. You are my hands and feet in the world, a vessel through which my love and truth flow to others. Live boldly and faithfully, knowing that your life has the power to impact those around you in ways you may never fully understand. When you face crossroads, decisions that seem too weighty to bear, come to me in prayer. I will guide you, for I am the good shepherd who leads my sheep. My voice will always point you toward what is right, what is true, and what will bring life and peace. Seek me, and I will direct your steps. Your life is a testimony to my faithfulness. Every victory, every breakthrough, and every answered prayer is a reflection of my love for you. Do not hesitate to share your story, for it has the power to inspire and encourage others. Your testimony is a light that shines brightly, pointing others toward my grace and goodness. The road ahead may be filled with twists and turns, but you do not walk it alone. I am with you, guiding you, strengthening you, and loving you every step of the way. Keep moving forward in faith, for the future I have prepared for you is filled with hope, promise, and joy. Trust in me, and you will see my goodness unfold in your life in ways that exceed your greatest expectations. You are never alone, and my love for you will never fail. The journey ahead is one of discovery, a continual unveiling of my purposes, my love, and the depth of your identity in me. Each day, I reveal more of myself to you through my creation, through my word, and through the quiet whisper of my spirit within you. Your life is not a random series of events, but a purposeful unfolding of my divine plan, and every moment matters. I want you to know that nothing about you escapes my attention. Every detail of your life, from the smallest joys to the heaviest burdens, is known to me. When you laugh, I rejoice with you. When you cry, my heart is moved with compassion, and I hold you close. There is no part of you that is too insignificant for my care, and no moment in your life that is beyond my reach. Even when you feel weak, unworthy, or uncertain, my strength is your constant source of power. Do not let the limitations you perceive in yourself become barriers to the work I am doing through you. I use the humble, the imperfect, and the willing to accomplish my greatest purposes. When you step out in faith, trusting in my power rather than your own, you will see mountains move and miracles unfold. The world around you is filled with distractions, voices that compete for your attention and try to pull you away from my truth. Do not let them overwhelm you. Stay anchored in my word, for it is the lamp to your feet and the light to your path. My truth is unchanging, a foundation that cannot be shaken. When you fill your heart and mind with my word, you equip yourself to stand firm against the challenges and temptations of life. You may wonder why I allow trials to come into your life. Know that I do not cause your pain, but I am always with you in the midst of it. I use even the hardest moments to draw you closer to me, to refine your character, and to deepen your trust. The valleys you walk through are not permanent. They are passages leading you to greater heights. Trust that I am with you in every step, bringing beauty from ashes and joy from mourning. I see the potential in you that you may not yet see in yourself. You are more capable, more loved, and more resilient than you realize, because my spirit lives within you. The same power that raised my son from the dead is at work in your life, equipping you for every good work and giving you the strength to overcome every challenge. You are not defined by your past, your failures, or your fears. You are defined by my presence in you. There are moments in life when the way forward seems hidden, when the future feels uncertain, and the road is shrouded in mist. In those moments, lean into me. I am the one who goes before you, preparing the way and lighting your path. You do not need to see the entire journey to take the next step. Trust me with what you cannot see, and I will lead you to places of blessing and purpose beyond your imagination. The gifts and talents I have placed within you are not just for your benefit, but for the benefit of others. You are a vessel through which my love flows into the world. When you use your gifts to serve, encourage, and uplift those around you, you fulfill the purpose for which you were created. Do not bury what I have given you, but let it shine brightly, reflecting my glory to a world that desperately needs hope. Remember that I am a God of restoration. No matter what has been broken in your life, I am able to heal and make it whole. Whether it is a fractured relationship, a shattered dream, or a heart weighed down by regret, I am the one who restores and redeems. Bring your wounds to me, and let me work my healing power in your life. What may seem lost to you is never beyond my ability to renew. Your prayers are precious to me. Each one is heard, cherished, and answered according to my wisdom and love. Even when you do not see the immediate results, know that your prayers are powerful and effective. They move my heart and accomplish much in the spiritual realm. Do not grow weary in prayer, for it is the lifeline that connects your heart to mine and brings heaven's power into your circumstances. Do not fear the storms of life, for I am the one who calms the seas and commands the winds. The challenges you face are not greater than my power, and the obstacles in your path are no match for my sovereignty. When you feel overwhelmed, remember that I am with you, speaking peace into your chaos and stillness into your fears. Trust that I am in control, even when the storm rages around you. You are a light in the darkness, a beacon of hope for those who are lost and searching. Let your life be a testimony to my love and faithfulness. When you walk in kindness, compassion, and humility, you reflect my heart to the world. The way you live can inspire others to seek me and to find the joy and peace that only I can give. The path you are on is not one of isolation, for I have surrounded you with people who will walk alongside you. Some are there to support and encourage you, while others are there for you to support and encourage. Together, you are stronger, a community bound by love and united in purpose. Value these relationships, for they are a gift from me. There is so much more I have in store for you, more than you can ask or imagine. Keep moving forward in faith, trusting that I am with you, equipping you, and guiding you every step of the way. My plans for you are good, and they are filled with purpose, hope, and joy. You are never alone, and you are always loved. Let your heart rest in this truth, and know that I will never leave your side. As we draw this time to a close, I want you to carry these truths with you. You are loved beyond measure, chosen for a divine purpose, and never alone. My presence is with you in every moment, guiding you, comforting you, and strengthening you. Whatever lies ahead, trust that I am already there, preparing the way and working all things for your good. Do not fear the unknown, for I am the one who holds your future in my hands. Walk boldly in the confidence of my promises, knowing that I am faithful to complete the work I have begun in you. Every step you take in faith draws you closer to the fullness of all I have prepared for you. You are a light in the darkness, a reflection of my love and grace to the world. Let your life be a testimony of hope and faithfulness, pointing others toward the joy and peace found in me. Share the love I have given you, extend grace freely, and embrace the opportunities I place before you to make a difference in the lives of others. Remember, you are never forgotten, never forsaken, and always held in the embrace of my everlasting arms. My love for you is unchanging, unshakable, and eternal. Rest in this love, and let it be the foundation of your life. Now go forward with courage and peace, knowing that you are mine. I walk with you always, and my plans for you are good. The road ahead is filled with promise, and the best is yet to come. Trust in me, for I will never fail you. Until we speak again, may my peace, which surpasses all understanding, guard your heart and mind. My child, you are loved beyond measure. Always remember, we walk together. With all my love, your Father.